Hi guys, welcome back to another one. Today we're on the bank doing some pike fishing. I had this comment a wee while ago asking for more pike videos, and I've been out maybe 5 times since then, and one of the times a half decent pike took the frog, but I missed it, and apart from that I've had very little success. So hopefully today will be different. We're going to be dead baiting. We're going to put 3 rods out. I'm in a slightly new spot from where I normally fish, and it's a 70% chance to rain all day, so it's already raining, which isn't ideal, but we'll give it a go. So on the first rod I've set up, we've got our water wolf. Now this is probably a good time to point out that the water wolf didn't record any footage whatsoever, unfortunately. When I plugged the SD in, there was nothing on it, so next time we go out I'm going to make sure it's working so we get some of this underwater footage, because as you'll see I missed out unfortunately in this video. It would have been great to have some video from this camera, but anyway, back to the video. So I've rigged up as a trace to the water wolf and then the trace for the hook length, and I've got a smelt on the end there. I've never used this for dead baiting before. I've had it for years and I've only used it once or twice, so it'll be interesting to see if it gives us any good footage. I've not used a lead or anything because I don't have to cast too far here, so I'm hoping that will be enough, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to switch that camera on and get it cast out. So I've got this rod fishing hard on the bottom because the camera's on it, but from my other 2 rods I want to pop them up. It's something I do for pretty much all my fishing, particularly at this time of year when it's warmer and there's more weeds. I'm going to put this rod up towards this bay so it'll be shallower and weedier. So to pop them up, basically I put a free running lead on the main line with the beads to stop it going past the swivel. Then I have my trace, which is semi-barbed, so it's barbless for the fish and then a barb in the dead bait. I then get a baiting needle and run that through the bait with some line, probably about 10 pounds, 15 pounds line. Put that through the fish, get a loop out the other end, and get a balsa wood stick. These ones I made myself. I can post a video on that if you're interested. And then I pull that back into the fish so it's buoyant. So that will stick with the length of the trace up from the bait. And it just holds it above the weed and the fish see it better, and I've just found it works great. I do it pretty much every time I fish. So this one's popped up, and my next rod that I put out will also be popped up. So let's get this one cast out. The rain's now pouring down, and you see it on the water, so before I even get the 3rd rod cast out, I'm going to set up this bivvy so I've got a bit of shelter. And that's not ready, but there we go. There's the weed jack. The barbless just straight out. There we go. Not very far out. Hopefully we got that on the water wolf. It didn't take very long to bring that one in. It was just a wee one and just pulled it straight in sort of stuff, but we got one, that's good. See if we can get this baited up and cast out, get another one. That's plenty far enough. The drop off's just about here and the whole bit's quite shallow anyway.
go. There we go, another reject. The nets are on the other side though. Just land them by hand. There we go. Not too bad. That's someone hooked. There's our second fish. Wee jack. Oh, and there he goes. I put him down for a sec just to get a different hold of him to let him go, and he was off, so there you go. It's always when you're making your lunch. I think he's gone. The stuff you find left by other anglers. Oh, someone's obviously had a bit of a disaster with this one. Snapped at the top. You get all sorts of crap that people just leave around, so I'll take that home with me and stick it in a bin somewhere. But honestly, people just leave stuff lying around really, and leave it as you found it. Well, it's all gone quiet. Only had 2 jacks and not had a bite for hours, so I'm gonna call it a day there and start packing this stuff up. It was good fun, at least we caught something. So a fun few hours anyway. Thanks for watching, catch you later.